All right, we should be online right now. Okay, guys, welcome to the stream. As you see, we are in front of Annuminas. And let me just quickly show you the world map. A lot has transpired. If you have followed the last streams, we were losing big times. We had even lost our capital, but now we have reclaimed it. Our united faction with Gundabad and our unofficial alliance with Mordor continues. We are fighting back, we are reclaiming lots of territory, and this time we are about to invade Annuminas. So the attack is commencing as I see, and I can use my Kamul. And speaking of which, guys, I'm also preparing a guide for Kamul. It will come out in about 2 weeks. I have 2 builds to show to you. One video will be called a guide, but it's not the full spectrum of Kamul's potential. I'm going to show you the Alchemist Bomb build in that guide. And one video after or so, I will also show you one more build, which is his cavalry build. And I was quite surprised by his cavalry build. I'm not gonna spoil too much. I'm not going to tell you which build is better. Just stay tuned, be surprised, and see for yourself which one performs better. Welcome Samuel, welcome Torsten. Nice to have you guys around. Since we are invading Annuminas, I just prepared this stream out of nowhere. FTPW is going in strong, as you see, even at this time. Usually I wanted to go to bed at this time, but when I heard, hey, we are attacking Annuminas, I just had to prepare this stream. So, my Kamul, I'm quite surprised of what this guy is capable of, but he is very gear dependent. Like, even more so than some other meta commanders. Good evening, Mirko. Welcome, buddy. So, let's take the first hit and see how much damage we have done. Okay. Not quite bad. I mean, I have seen worse reports than this. How much damage have we done? We have done around 270k damage, but we received around 230k. I have 2 hard to conscript units. He has just 1. It's kind of hard to calculate, but it's either even economically speaking, or I took a hit against my economy, but not that much. Let's check out the damage our units have done. And I really like this troop composition and this build. As long as you have at least 3,500 Reapers, you're totally fine with Kamul's cavalry build. I love this build. I didn't expect it to be this viable. Aragorn, Battle Axe with Flay, Morbuck with Fire Protection, Bullhelm with Melee Vigor, Evenstar, Undomiel. Awesome. My gear, Cutlass with Melee Might, Morbuck with Melee Vigor, Task of Pride with Fortitude of Soldiers, and yeah, Palantir of Orfang with Tactical Mark. It has finally happened after 8 long seasons. When did it happen? It happened off stream when I was buying it from the exchange. This was long overdue. Okay, let's refill our army. We get 1,000 mounted units and then around 50% Reapers. Gosh, this is so nice. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you. The Palantir is a dream come true when it carries tactical mark. 8 minutes, and then we can attack again. Okay, we are halfway through. Only 28 armies left. Once we have reinforced, that should be it. Unless they surprise attack us. Have they prepared something in the background? It doesn't look like it. Maybe they have other plans. As I see, they have captured Helm's Deep. So their focus is... Oh, look at this. Seems like they reunited with their united faction, Lothlorien. And now they are up to something. Cool. And it is our job to figure out what. I can imagine them going towards the ring from here. Maybe this is their strategy. Move quick. Have a little blitzkrieg. Lothlorien still occupies Taur Laur. This is the region where they can get Vosis Hunters. And Vosis Hunters are quite strong in Tactics Evolved campaign. So, generally speaking, whenever you play Tactics Evolved and you are on evil side, it would be a good idea to occupy Taur Laur to deny the Vosis Hunters. And at the same time, be close enough to Dunfermline in order to get the Dune landings. So this is what I learned in this Tactics Evolved campaign. Deny the Vosis Hunters, get the Dune landings. Tomorrow is a new trailer of War of the Rohirrim. Really? Wow, I wasn't aware of that. So I am eager to see it. Thank you, Wofin. I hope I pronounced your name right. I will be happy. Like, this is good to know. I had no expectations for tomorrow, but now I know once I wake up, the day will start good. War of the Rohirrim. Is it going to be an animated series, or will they use real-life actors for that series? And if it's going to be enacted with real-life actors, I hope they get someone like a director who really knows what he's doing, like Peter Jackson. Or if they don't use Peter Jackson, please get Guillermo del Toro. That guy has some Peter Jackson vibes as well. Oh, it's an anime. Like Theoden Kun and Eowyn Chan. Anime Lord of the Rings. I'm not going to expect a lot. That way I can't be disappointed. Alright guys, let's check out the commanders I have this season. So, what I have prepared for you guys: tomorrow you will receive a Mouth of Sauron guide. And the week after I would like to follow up with the 2 Kamul builds. And then I also have some ideas with Sauron. Some players have suggested a sick troop composition for him and in Tactics Evolved. That seems quite strong. What else? So many people are asking me about the guide for Saruman. Guys, I have heard your calls. I will keep it in mind. And it's going to come eventually, alright? The guide will come eventually. But I have a to-do list, right? Like right now, Mouth of Sauron was on it. Then Kamul. After that, Lafar and also the Sauron build. Interesting troop composition for him. Once that is done, I can start a new session with guides. And if somebody volunteers with a good geared Saruman, I would be happy to do a Saruman guide. But right now, my Saruman is just respect 3. And I just don't have the right gear for him to... Well, I could make him work with the purple gear I have for dolphins. But I also want to cover his retaliate build. And I don't have that yet. So if any Saruman main with good gear and also with a retaliate weapon is hearing us right now, please let me know. Maybe we can cooperate and we can start to create that guide, which is long overdue. In 3 minutes, Kamul will be refilled and then we can go again. And everybody is reinforcing right now, I can tell. So you will have a pain train coming after everybody is filled. Yep. Any soon. Sauron. Are you mock battling enough? I could send him mock battling again. There you go. How much XP does he have? Yeah, once I get him to at least level 49, I would like to test that troop composition. Instant recommended it. One of our strongest PvP player. In fact, that guy is so strong that, look at this. Let me check out the leaderboard. Instant dominates on rank 1. Yeah, I have kind of gotten used to this. In so many seasons, he ends up being among the top 10. And if that guy is showing a viable troop composition, you better trust him. Hello, Yo-Yo. Sure, you can see my Kamul. I am reinforcing him right now, but this is the gear. Only respect level 7 with the cutlass and melee might. Fallback and melee vigor. Task of pride with fortitude. And tactical mark. Finally happened. And you, of course, want to see the build. Here you go. I'm not going to explain too much right now because I'm doing it in the video. So, but this is what I'm running right now. And the troop composition is arriving in a minute. It's going to be 1,000 of each of my mounted units. And then 3,500 Reapers. 3,500. Alright, pain train going. Come on, reinforcement, where are you? Come on, boys. Let's check out the battle reports. So our boys are hitting one after another. This is PvE. Again PvE. Here we have a PvP report. Gil-galad. Did you guys notice that nowadays, instead of having another T3 ranged elven unit, that Gil-galads just skip that part and instead go with the T2 ranged units? Which is kind of a good idea because those ranged units are infantry units. And infantry units, you get 100 units per command. Those units scale the best with plus attack. So he has plus attack here. Then plus attack over here with the Trapper's Hood. So it is a smart idea to run it like this. And not just only that, it's also cheaper, right? So your economy doesn't suffer a lot from it. Smart one, that was good. Easterlingham, ooh, that is a fat black serpent. Else, that is a fat black serpent. In fact, he is so fat, I have to look at him again. I am mesmerized. Show me what you've got. Oh, another one. Let's see. Significant protection. Damn! I'm looking for this armor piece for my Isildur. I so desperately need this. I'm not... yeah, like... I have keepers in my army, and my keepers are the weakest units. And they get wiped out by reapers. But with this, I can at least protect them from the special effect of the reapers. Else... oh, I can't scroll further back. That's it. Okay, Kamul. Go in. We will probably end up fighting Nated BD. By the way, super nice guy and also a very strong PvP player. Like, this guy definitely knows what he's doing with his commander. Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Here comes the countdown and boom. We got wiped out. This must have been Nated B. Now I'm curious. So we took a little Frodo bomb, but that's nothing. After that, we took a Gil-galad. Alright, we are running through multiple commanders. And guys, look at this! Kamul, in his cavalry build, is actually strong enough to go toe-to-toe with some of the strongest meta commanders. Like, this is one of many reports where he is victorious, and I started collecting those reports in a tab here in a separate chat. And look at this. All of these reports are reports where Kamul is winning. Let me check out this Gandalf report. Yeah. Oh my god. And I am surprised. Maybe Kamul is truly worth the $2 you spent for him in Season 1 and 2. I still have to cover some more commanders. Like, there are some meta commanders I haven't encountered with my Kamul yet. But once that is done and the reports are collected, I'm going to share it. But so far, man, I underestimated Kamul. Big times underestimated. Okay, Kamul, let's bring you home quickly, reinforce you, and send you right back in. Your job is still not done. There you go. "11 armies left." Okay. But look at this. Oh, they tried to snipe us. Okay. They're probably going to send all what they have to snipe our siege. It's always a pain to deal with that. But it is what it is. It's a good move. It's the only thing that can save them from us capturing this. Sniping the siege. Alright. So, where was I? The penalty of Orthanc. Alright, tactical mark. Guys, I would have liked to equip something else, like Drums of Barad-dûr with either Iron Guard or Grudge of Wunderbart. No, not that one. This is decreasing the defensive stats too strong. I would have liked to equip something like Drums of Barad-dûr with healing or Melee Might. Was it Melee Might? What was... No, Might of Soldiers, yeah. But nowadays, the presence of Gil-galad is so strong that I can't afford it to not equip the Palantir of Orthanc. Every second commander I am encountering seems to be a Gil-galad, which is why I always have to go with this. Like, I could use more might. So focus as a stat, Kamul can't really utilize that much because he's just boosting his army, and this is just giving passive damage mitigation, and that's it. I have nothing that is making use out of that high focus stat. But as I said, the presence of Gil-galad is scary enough to always have the Palantir with Tactical Mark. Hello, Chris. Welcome, mates. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having an unexpected good time. Like, I didn't know that we would try conquer Annuminas this night. Okay, Kamul will be reinforced in 4 minutes. We're going to send this guy back in. And in the meantime, maybe I can take some tiles with my Undying. My Undying is just tiling right now. He's just pathing. Hells! Your Black Serpent looks scary. Man, I have seen your gear. It's kind of making me jealous, but at the same time, I am so proud of you because strong players like you are giving me an opportunity to look what is going on with the commanders you guys main. Yeah, I must admit I have learned so much just by watching you guys PvP. If it comes to Black Serpent, I know I can always rely on Hells giving me advice. Let's check out some battle reports. Grimar with snipers, interesting. And I have noticed how more and more people just drop Enfeeble. Seems like he doesn't really need it. But I will keep an eye on it. It is something that piqued my attention, like Grima players not skilling Enfeeble. But I wonder if that will stay like that. Respect 19 with Black Serpent, wow. By the way, Hells, how much money did you spend into this game? Like, I have done a vague calculation for my 2 accounts. For both accounts, in total, I spent around 3k euros. What about you? Our boys going in strong once more. And here comes the interception. They try to intercept our our siege. Good move. Alright, our boys, there he goes. One is speed marching. Our chieftain speed marching. He is intercepting Luthien. Okay, that's going to be an interesting report. Let me check it out. What's happening here? Chief goes in. Luthien is a strong player. That was well done. Well done. Luthien is a risk, and he took care of that player. Twin axis with Battle Dance. War 1 Battle Plate, Improved Shroud. Iron Bassinet, Fortitude of Soldiers. Okay. Might of Dwarves. If he had Eredlune formation, he would be even stronger. Protection of Numenor, Resilience of Evil Man, Formation Break. Plus for round, this commander damage against melee units. Oh. And I see it is the hybrid build. Amazing. Kamul, where are you? Get over here. Like, that quick march was awesome. He managed to snipe Luthien. And when I saw this, I immediately thought something like this. Like, he pulled the Godzilla move there. I have to be careful. I don't want my Undying getting sniped. He's just pathing. Kamul! Get over here! 30 seconds and then he's recovered. I wanna send my siege, but I'm gonna send Kamul first. So let's wait for Kamul to arrive. Come on, boy. Okay. You know what? I'm going to recall Gothmog if our PvPers are... Another speed march? Was it? No. But there's one. There is one speed march incoming. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? He's going in. It's Heltz. Heltz going in. Oh, Heltz. Heltz. And he landed. Okay, let's see. What was that? Whom did he face? Ah, he took care of a Gil-galad. Nice. Thank you, brother. This is insane, man. Such a strong Black Serpent. Rend. Iron Guard. Ooh, fully refined. Wow. Imagine if he had the tactical maneuvers one. He would be even stronger. Wow. That's just insane. Okay, Kamul. Ready, boy? Let's get you over here. Gothmog. Uh-oh, let's be careful. We don't want to get sniped. There they come. Smart people PvPing over here. Uh-oh, let's not get sniped. What's going on? Another quick march coming in. Okay. And? Who is it? Okay. Looks cleared. Wow, Heltz. What's going on, man? Alright. You definitely spent more than 3k. If you have 2 commanders that strong. Can I go in? I couldn't go in. They attacked my siege. They took my job. Damn. But at least we survived somehow. Okay, let's get Gothmog back. We have to do better than this. Yeah. Oh, that was bad. And another quick march! Okay, what was it? Let's see. Oh, Maguro! By the way, this is our Mouth of Sauron main player. The guide I have created will also be based on his knowledge. His knowledge and also Radan. Those two guys play Mouth of Sauron a lot. And... Okay. Gothmog. I'm back, boy. We have to refill your siege. mean, I could send my Undying also. Just, let's have him walk. He isn't that defenseless. I mean, he just received my leftover gear and my leftover troops, but I'm just sending him for some additional siege damage. Nothing great. Yeah. He has my leftover gear. David, hurry up and take Annuminas so you guys can help get Love off my back. We are trying, buddy. We will get there eventually. Oh. He's taking my tile. He's trying to take my tile. Let's go back. Should I risk it? Is it a pather or is it a PvPer? Should I risk it? Screw it. Let's risk it. Did I regret it? And I regret it. Yeah. This happens with the leftover gear. I'm dying. Get back. Another quick march incoming. And nice snipes. Like, did you see whenever Arnor is quick marching over here, we get an immediate counter quick march. Who sniped whom? It was Radan. Radan, did you just quick march? And yeah, you sniped them. Cool. More and more quick marches arriving. And let's also check out the report from before. Damn, boys. Like, the troop comp just doesn't make any sense right now. Okay, let's go back. Start conscripting undead units once more. I thought... Wait a second. When we go over to Vanguards, they do have a special effect that is protecting undead units, right? When allied undead are present. Allied... That's not it. That's not it either. Oh, so they don't protect undead units. I confused that ability with the Wraith's ability whenever they are present. Then the medians take normal attack damage on Wraith behalf. Yeah. So these guys redirect the damage to another unit in their army. Okay, my bad. Misunderstood the Vanguards. We can start to conscript some. Not just only 4. Let's have a bit more. They need more iron. Yeah, much more iron. Kind of makes sense, right? Because when you look at these guys, they are covered in lots of metal. So that iron has to come from somewhere. Okay. Let's spend some heavy iron. There you go. Boom. That's okay. Kamul, 3 minutes. They have to send my siege again. And while we are waiting, let's also check out the gear from the Theoden. Yeesh. Yeah. A typical meta build Theoden. With Ram Riders. Counterblow. Rise up. Commander and army damage dealt by plus 15%. Alright. By the way, guys, if he had one more unit with Rise Up, would those Rise Up buffs stack? Or did the game devs fix a mechanic undercover again? Is it possible to stack multiple Rise Up stacks? Because the game devs like to switch some mechanics out of nowhere, you know? And sometimes they don't even let us know. I remember the patch day for the Dwarven Commanders, for instance. For the longest time, Dwarven Commanders such as Dwalin, Gimli, they were super strong. And there was a reason to it. Like the skill order, for instance. Before that patch, you could have as top respect 0 tree go in first and then follow up with his respect 3 tree just by getting the skill order right. But after a patch, you couldn't control the skill order in the old way. Even if you put your first points into Hunt Down and Collaboration, those skills nowadays can never go before Whirlwind and All In. The reason why is because when you proc Hunt Down first and follow up with Whirlwind and All In, that combo was so strong that the game devs just nerfed it by giving this little skill order restriction. Top respect 0's tree can never go before respect 3 tree. And I was shocked. And that wasn't the only nerf. Another nerf was that the Whirlwind mechanic was just changed. Before, you could hit the same target twice if there was only one unit in the enemy army. You know, Whirlwind. Whirlwind hits 2 units. But when there's just only one unit, you just swing. If there's just one unit, you just swing once more to get rid of the second unit hit, so to speak. Did you know that? And after a certain patch, all of those mechanics were nerfed. They're just gone. And the game devs didn't let us know. We had to figure it out by watching the battle reports. Oh, quick marches coming in. Okay. Arnor. RJ going in. Do we have something to intercept it? So 2 people are right in there. They are fighting. 3 people. 3 people right now. Okay, Kamul. Go in, boy. You have to take care of it. One more quick march. RJ. RJ going in strong. RJ going in strong. I didn't expect players being this active at this time. For me, I am playing from Germany right now. It is... Wait a second. It's midnight. It's 12:30. Like, it's midnight. And so much activity, even at this time. Guys, I have reached a point where I feel like I am playing too much Rise to War. I have 2 accounts. And I'm just non-stop playing this game and creating content for it. It's becoming kind of like a second full-time job for me. And I lack real-life activity. And I started to feel a content creator burnout because of it. But for some reason, I still keep pushing. And I wonder how long can my wife keep up with this? I somehow need to implement a much better work-life balance. This can't... Oh, incoming, PvP reports. Kamul took a big hit. It's a Gilgalad, is it? Wow. Okay. This is a big surprise. I definitely need to analyze this battle report later. Because this is one of the few battle reports where I am losing to this extent against Gil-galad. I have many more reports against Gil where I do much better than this. So this needs to go into my archives. And then I have to see what was different. I need to figure it out off stream. For the time being, Kamul needs to refill his army. How many more people do we have inside? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Arnor people defending Annuminas. Okay. It is a Isildur. Oh yeah, this is one of the strongest ranged compositions for Isildur. Maybe this is even the strongest. Vosis Hunters with follow-up. Arnor T4. Yeah, that is quite strong. And by the way, guys, this is one of the old special effects for Rangers of the North. If you start Tactics Evolve, you won't be able to find the special effect anymore. Game devs have changed Rangers of the North in Tactics Evolve. Dispersion, yeah. And Madness. He picked up a few Madness skills, but he is fully committed to King of all the Dunedain. You know what? I'm not a friend of maxing out King of all the Dunedains when I just have one unit that is benefiting from it. But as soon as I have 2 units benefiting from it, like Rangers of the North, or Dunedains and Rangers of the North, that's where I think it makes sense to max it out. Last Alliance, that's mandatory. Dunedain Bloodline. And I'm also not a fan of the plus defense, because I would rather max out 3 peoples. Because plus 30 defense isn't really that much. Instead, maybe go into Coalition. That way your Sentinels have a high chance of getting initiative. And your Vosis Hunters have a high chance of dealing max damage. Yeah. I would probably go with Coalition. Jacopo, hello there. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're doing fine. Let's refill Kamul and re-go. Okay, let's watch what our people are doing. 1, 2, 3 people defending right now. Dom Bombadil going on strong with his Dine. Hammer of Moria, lethal weapon. Alright. I have done the calculation. If you compare lethal weapon, fully refined, with a fully refined cleave, the calculation said that cleave deals at least the double amount of damage in comparison to lethal weapon. Double the amount of physical damage than lethal weapon. Of course, we have to make do with what we have, but if you can choose, I would definitely go for cleave. Iron Bassinet. Iron Guard. Heavy Shield. Okay. Wait. Which build did he choose? R5 build, okay. You know what I don't like? That Dwarfen Grid is being consumed by Ironfoot. This is something I don't like. And I think if you have Dine on a low respect level, maybe it's not worth putting these points over here. Instead, I would prefer to put those points into his respect bottom 0 tree until I get my Dine to respect high respect level. That way I can also max out Iron Foot, and the Dwarven Grids wouldn't be wasted on low level Iron Foot. Just a side note. This is just an idea, you know. I was playing Dine in the past a bit. I've done many mistakes. I have learned from those mistakes. And this is what I'm forwarding right now. If we have any high respect level Dines playing right here, do you think that statement of mine is correct or not? Let me know in the comments. Like, seriously, I am still learning more and more about this game on a daily basis. If I am wrong, let me know. I'm ready to learn. How many people are defending? 3 people still. We have 16 minutes left. So Arnor is giving us a hard time in capturing Annuminas. And do we have some quick marches coming in once more? That's not a quick march. Okay. I could move with my Kamul 4 more times. So 4 more hits for Kamul. And also I need to conscript more Fallen and also more Dragoons. I don't think that I can afford speed leveling Sauron with mock battle anymore. I need the resources to build troops again. So, when I have a look at my battle reports with Kamul so far, do you see how many Gil-galads I am encountering? Gil, 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 Gil. This is why I'm always saying equip tactical mark. Palantir of Orphanc tactical mark. You can't afford running without it, because the punishment you receive when you don't have it is worse than this. Your economy just can't take a worse hit than this. You will be a burden to your team. What I would like to see... Wait a second, where is the Aragorn report? I thought that I took a hit from the T2 Aragorn. I thought I had it. Where is it? There's also a good report to learn from. Yeah. Let's move this over here. That is some good research material. So, I would like to have more meta commanders within my battle reports for the guide video. So, what do I lack? I would like to see a Faramir. I would also like to see... Gandalf the Grey? Yeah, we have Gandalf the Grey. How about Arwen with respect 10 item? Or how about Rohirrim with his respect 10 item? Like, those two commanders are highly underestimated. I think many people are sleeping on Arwen and Rohirrim. Don't underestimate those respect 10 items of them. They are quite strong and both have viable builds. And then, who else needs to be in my battle report? If it comes to T3, I definitely want to fight the Dine. I definitely want to fight the King of Man Aragorn. But unfortunately, I haven't encountered them yet. So maybe if we go in a couple of minutes, we will find some commanders we haven't encountered yet. And I still can't believe that you guys want me live streaming. Like, what is it that's giving you so much joy? Me just sitting here talking? Is that it? I just don't know. Is it interesting enough to sit here for 2 hours listening? I'm having a hard time being a live streamer. I prefer much more being a content creator. You know, it's much more relaxed. It's not relaxed. Well, let me give you a comparison. Making podcasts is much easier than creating content, because podcast is something like where you live stream, you just live talk, nothing is scripted, and once the video is done, it's done. You can't fix anything afterwards. It is the easiest kind of content. But when you create content, like the guides, I have to do research, I have to get the battle reports, I have to level up my commanders, I have to max out the special effects and find fair fights. The fights need to be fair. There goes a lot of preparation in order to create content. And then you have to edit the videos. The editing, I'm telling you, is hell. It takes me a whole day just to have one guide video fully edited. And I'm not lying when I say that sometimes I have days where I wake up in the morning at 8 o'clock and edit all the way to 10 p.m. This is how much hell content editing is. And sometimes, when I wake up knowing that I have to edit, I'm like in a fetus position in my bed, sleeping with burnt eyes, because the hours I need to spend in front of the PC, they still burn my eyes from the day before. I'm just in a fetus position in my bed, just not getting enough courage, waking up to continue the editing. I'm like, no, I want to continue sleeping. I don't want to edit. It's really content creator burnout. Let's go, Kamul. Let's first have Gothmog go in and have Kamul go in first as a bodyguard. I have to time this right. Like 2 seconds. My Kamul needs to go in 2 seconds before Gothmog hits. Getting close. And go! Okay, this is perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. But can I afford to continue? And Sauron going in. Jacopo, Kamul is actually doing great. I didn't expect him being this viable. I'm not going to spoil a lot. I have already summarized quite a bit. The guide about him will come out in around 2 weeks. So stay tuned. It's going to be a blast. An unexpected blast. And Jambala coming in. He could intercept my Gothmog. Gothmog, are you okay, buddy? Can you go in? I'm not sure, like, Kamul... The timing isn't really great. I have to stop it! Stop it! It was too late. Miscalculated the timing. This is what Kamul can do. Surprised? One more. But we lost our siege man. Yeah. This was unnecessary. Call him back. This is my leftovers. Wait a second. I think I have enough bandages to... Yeah, that should do it. Let's get some of them back. And in a couple of hours... Oh, just 1 hour left. In 1 hour, the weekend event starts again. That will give me plenty of time to collect more bandages. Alright, let's heal our wounded troops. 11 hours. Wow. You know what? I can't get this done, even if I were to use all of my bandages. This is just crazy. Let's leave it like that. I'm going to sleep a night over it, and once I wake up, all of this is gone. Okay. I need to... Let's see, what can I rebuild? I will have enough of these. Okay. Let's see. In 5 minutes, it's going to be recovered. We tried. Seems like we need to get even more of our people over here to the front. I mean, this wasn't really planned. The attack for Annuminas came out of nowhere. We gave it a try. We will continue at a later time. Probably tomorrow. Just check out the PvP reports. Damn. Damn. Everybody is waiting for Frenzy. We have like instant and one field. Both have the gigantic hammer and both are waiting for Frenzy. If oh my god, if this is what Khaldun is capable of, imagine what he can do if he gets Frenzy. Holy cow. This is the new meta. Like, forget the guide I made about Khaldun 8 months ago. This is clearly the new meta. And I have to do a video about that too. Holy cow. Khaldun hashtag strongest RTW commander. Hunt down is just so crazy, especially against mono stacks. Oh, what's happening? Is this a bug? They continue hitting each other? Is this a bug? If I check out the reports I have gathered. Look at this. Gandalf the Grey, Gil-galad. Gandalf the Grey, Gil-galad. Sometimes a Dwallin. Always the same meta commanders. I want to show you guys a Dine. Why don't you spend 10k on your account? Yes, silly me. Why am I waiting with that? I should definitely go over to my Bitcoin account, withdraw everything I invested, and reinvest into Rise to War. This is the way. I would like to play the music of Mandalorian, but that would give me a strike. You know how strict YouTube is with those rules. It wasn't always like this. Back in the good old days, like 10 years before, the restriction wasn't this hard. It looks like this is our attempt, like... Yeah. What can we achieve in 2 minutes? It's just over, for today at least. Yeah, we have to establish a foothold over here. And guys, let's finish the stream with one attack against a random target. Like, I could be going against this. Let's hope it is a commander we haven't encountered yet. And then we can call it a day. Our attempt to conquer Annuminas has failed for today. We have to continue probably tomorrow. But in 4 minutes, Kamul can go again. You know what? Like, I always wondered, those people, like whalish level or krakenish level people, what occupation do those people have? Like, are they all CEOs? CTOs? How much do they earn? Like, it needs to be an occupation that is paying a lot. Out of curiosity, I would like to see a statistic of the people spending a lot of money into this game. Like, are they doctors, engineers? It has to be an occupation that is paying a lot, right? Alright, let me read a bit of the chat. I finished my first season yesterday and wanted to thank you for the videos. Kali! Thank you a lot, mate. Like, it is always nice to hear that my content is kinda useful to you guys. I must admit I have done some mistakes in the past because I was new to the game as well, but step by step I'm still improving, and step by step I do it continuously. So the videos should get better one by one. What is it with an attack against Rune with Arnor? Rune with Arnor? Wait, Rune is attacking Arnor? Is that so, or did I misunderstand something? Rune all the way over here. Rune is just chilling. Or did I miss something? Badly paid. Hello to you, and thanks for the kind words, mate. Kamul, 1 more minute. You know what? Yeah, I can't. I think we can call it a day after 1 more hit. So here, people have started gathering. But here too. Do we allow them to stack? Fungorn Forest Crossing, okay. Fungorn. So there's a lot of tension here, you say? Here is... Yeah, that's the crossing. Oh, wow. What's happening over here? Mordor fighting Loth. Okay. But where is Rune? Is Rune at the other side of the crossing? Here? I still can't see Rune. Okay, let's go back to Kamul. So, this is our last hit. Let's get rid of some stacks. Shall we go in? Well, let's focus on this stack. You guys tell me, the last hit of Kamul. Where shall I direct his last hit? Annuminas? Or this 230 ring power tile? You tell me. Alright, here we go. We have reached a democratic decision. And by democratic decision, I mean Hell's ordering me to attack Annuminas. Let's go. Gosh, Annuminas looks like a very pretty city. Like, I like the design of this city. It makes me feel like moving to Annuminas, retiring here, you know? Because it also has a harbor. You can always go and go for some fishing. The older you get as a guy, the more you feel the need to fish. "30 seconds left. Can my resources handle it? Probably not. But everybody wants to see cavalry, Kamul. Alright, it's happening, and the quick march happening right afterwards. Hell, you are abusing me as a shield, Kamul. You're abusing my Kamul as a shield. I see, let's go. Oh, I died. Help! So this was your plan, okay. Wow. Okay, what is the result? We took down a full Gandalf the Grey. And then we hit a Gandalf. Ah, Gandalf the Grey. We are fighting so many of you. Another one for the collection. I feel like General Grievous collecting lightsabers, but instead of lightsabers, Kamul just keeps collecting Gandalf the Greys. When will I find a Dine fight? But anyway, guys, it's time to finish the stream. This is as far as we go. Yep. I enjoyed the stream. It didn't last 2 hours, but not all streams have to last 2 hours. This was a little attempt to get Annuminas. Operation Annuminas at midnight failed. We have to continue tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. Let me push this button and thank you everybody for being here. If you enjoyed this one, you know what to do. Like the video, maybe share the video, and also in the comments, you know? Being active in the comments helps a lot against the YouTube algorithm. That being said, I see